BK Barreco here. Welcome to this week's video blog. And man, September is sizzling. I just returned from Charlotte, North Carolina. Had a great group of leaders there, soaking up the wisdom from that regional. The week before that, came back from Austria, had 4,200. I bet you we could have had 6,000. We, turned away so many people. It was just an incredible event, an all-in convention. Vienna, Austria, beautiful. I'm so proud of the job the Europeans are doing. Last year they did $50 million. This year looking like they're going to end up about $85 million. Huge growth. We just launched the party, the Verve Party, and the Verve Remix there, so everybody's excited, everybody is fired up, and I love to see that. The leadership is excited. There's events going on all over the place, all over the country, all over the countries, and we've got some expansion plans in the works. And I don't have the dates or times or anything like that, so don't be like texting me or emailing me saying when are we opening up Turkey or when are we opening up Greece. But those are two countries that we're working on right now to expand our dominance in the European marketplace. I am excited about that. Hey, there's some upcoming events going on. If you don't follow me on Instagram, why not? Do you not like kids? I have a lot of kid pictures up there. But I typically post all the events coming up, and let me just run through. Milwaukee Regional. If you have not heard Royal Ambassadors Dan and Kathy Sarver, you are in for a treat. Star Ambassador Gary Brady. Here's a guy that goes from driving a truck to a Star Ambassador. Presidential Leader Brad Sarver and a bunch of others. So look for that on the 27th of September coming up from 12 to 5. On the 4th of October, right here in Arizona, we got a regional in Mesa Convention Center. I'm going to be popping in. I think that's a little surprise for everybody. Going to feature Royal Ambassadors, Alex Morton and Anthony Powell, and a whole host of other trainers as well. But it's going to be a great, great event. Do not miss that. Regional event on the 11th of October in Missoula, Montana. I'm going to be coming in via Skype. We've got Royal Ambassadors Dan and Kathy Sarver again, Brad Sarver, Bretta Provost, and a whole host of other ones. Do not miss that. If you're in Missoula, we're coming to you right now. Atlantic City, get a load of this lineup, guys. On the 11th of October, Star Royal Ambassador Brad Alcazan, Star Ambassador Josh Noble, Nick Barrick, Ambassador, and just a great, great lineup there. Oh, hey, John and Nadia Melton are going to be coming in there, ambassadors as well, at that event. See, I'm doing all this from memory. I'm part of it. And 18th of October, the San Diego Regional Training. They're calling it the Gold Rush by our Star Pinnacle leaders, Tom and Bethany Alcazan, along with Brad Alcazan. And then in the 25th of October, Virginia Beach. You are not going to, if you're on the East Coast, if you're 6 hours or less away, you got to get in a car and drive to this event. Rex Crane featuring the Rex Crane Experience, Dennis and Sue Ligon. The release of the Verve University Success System. I've just been getting a little bit of glimpse of this stuff. It's just an absolutely phenomenal. Royal Ambassadors Ruth Elliott, Dan and Kathy Sarver, and Mark Patterson is going to be there. And one of the things that he's working on, and I'm like, Mark, are you sure? He goes, trust me, people are going to love this, is a flip chart. He's got this flip chart. It's in its final production here. And what it enables a person to do, it's going to be, yes, we're doing paper, old school, APR, rocks, old school paper, but it also is going to have an app that will allow you to do this on an iPad. I'm sure it's going to be a tablet too, or your phone, and so it'll be embedded with videos. But you'll be able to sit down with a person and over a 10-15 minute conversation, basically walk them through this Vemma story and what you're excited about. And so I think it's going to be pretty cool. I trust Mark. We got 137 awards since he's come on the team, and so I trust him, and he seems to know what he's doing here. Super Saturday, this Saturday, at the Hampton Inn in Texas, Mesquite, Texas, featuring Brad Alcazan, Star Royal Ambassador, Alex Morton, Kelly McCamey, hosted by Isaac Chacon. Hey guys, do you know what the easiest thing to do is? Check my Instagram, BK Barreco. Look right here, BK Barreco on Instagram, and every time I hear about an event coming up, I post it on there, so we got to keep everybody on the same page. But you want to know something here? Sponsoring cures. One thing my dad learned from Rich DeVos back in my dad's Amway days is Rich goes, Ben, whether your business is growing, you want to throw gasoline on the fire. If it's stuck or going backwards, the one thing that cures all problems, enrolling that new person, seeing your business through the eyes of that new person. And so we are just making it easier and easier and easier for you to get that process done. But you know what? That's Rich DeVos, president of Amway. So if you find your business growing, pour gasoline on the fire. What's he mean by that? He means just keep doing more of what you're doing here. You know, one of the things I learned from Bob Proctor is he said, BK, you never arrive. You always got to be working. You always got to be producing. And this is what I love about it is I love doing it. I love producing. I love helping people. I love building things. And if your business is stuck or if it's going backwards, the one thing that can fix it, bringing in new people and teaching that concept to the leaders of your organization. New people fix everything. To see people through the eyes to see this business through the eyes of the new person is just an absolute. We forget how amazing these products are. We forget how phenomenal this opportunity is because we've got this new product that's coming out, the RTD Shake, the Body Pro Build. Tastes phenomenal. 27 grams of protein. 8 net carbs, quarter dose of Vemma in it. Just tastes absolutely phenomenal. The premier meal replacement. It's a meal replacement. It's going to come in about $3.50 a can here. Then we got the brand new Body Pro Burn, taking out the old sweetener and flavoring system and replacing it with the Party. It smells better. It tastes better. Absolutely phenomenal product. In fact, we are going to be doing a little pre-launch in November. Here, I'll give you a little inside scoop on this. We're going to put together this, what we're going to call a protein pack. It's going to have 6 cans of Build, 6 cans of Burn, and you're going to be able to pre-order that, and then on Cyber Monday, you're going to be able to order this. So you can, just call in the month of November, getting all of the orders ready. But then on Cyber Monday, you're going to be able to place this order. And I bet you we do $1 million in just the protein pack. It's that phenomenal of a product. And so look for those big things coming up. Hey, Greece, Turkey, for Europe. We're not forgetting the Latin American countries. We're doing product approval registration for Peru and Ecuador. Now, we're not open yet, but we're moving in that direction here. This is a leadership-driven business. So if you know any big leaders in each one, either of those markets, just start planting the seeds, cultivate them. My dad always said, hey, if you don't make a sale, you make a friend. And then the Asian markets, which I'm excited about. We're looking at Vietnam, we're looking at South Korea, obviously Thailand. We've got some big plans for Thailand in 2015. But the crown jewel is China. We're going to be making a big announcement in January where we're going to invest. It's about a $13 million investment to be able to open up the China market for our affiliates. But hey, I want you to know I play the long game. I am consistently reinvesting in the infrastructure of this company because we are a long-term opportunity. We're the home for people that only want to build it one more time for the right reasons and not have to worry about building it over again. I was just touring through our manufacturing facility. Here is this manufacturing facility, 250,000 square feet. It's about a $150 million manufacturing facility. Just getting the powder line, so we're going to be able to be making the Crisp Pal shakes online there. Continuing to invest, we've put over $10 million this year alone into that line. We've put $3 million just into the interior of this building here. $3 million into our new computer systems. A few little bugs and glitches in there, but we're catching those and getting them taken care of. But just getting geared up for 2015 and beyond. So no matter where you are in this business, just getting started, or you're one of those seasoned veterans that helped found this company, this is what I need you to do. I need you to think the long game. I need you to think about, hey, we are long-term players in this thing. We want to build a legacy company, something that, my dream is that my kids will one day, take this business over. That's what I'd like you to do with your affiliate business, is one day have your kids taking it over. People are asking me, I've been doing Skype calls, I've been traveling around the world, heading off next month to Taiwan for their convention, and they're asking me, hey, what are you saying? What are you talking about? And if you haven't heard what I've been talking about, what I feel is resonating with people right now, I just did a conference call for some new leaders that are really excited about being able to build something great. I would like you to listen in on this call and take some notes, get some ideas, and see what parts of what I say resonate with you. And so when you're sitting down with that new prospect, that new customer, you want to bring them in, introduce some of these products. You know, there's some things that may resonate with them as well. So guys, I appreciate you. Keep up the great work. Looking forward to talking to you soon. And hey man, we've got a lot of people counting on us to get great at telling this story. So enjoy the call and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
We are on the Why Vemma, Why Now launch call.
You know, we work hard to be able to create an environment that can attract leaders like you because, you know, your heart is all about your team. Your heart is all about what is the best opportunity that gives my team the best shot at success. And you know, we're in this space, but we do things a little bit differently than most companies, and you know, different isn't always bad. I mean, if you know, just a little background on the company, Vemma is going into its 10th year. In November, we'll be 10 years old, and you know, Vemma, the Vemma formula, that's the namesake of the company, the flagship product, is you know, the most powerful liquid antioxidant product on the planet. You take 2 ounces a day. It's clinically studied. It's, you know, it's one of those products that we want to be able to embrace the medical and health community, and the way you do that is to invest in clinical studies. And we've invested almost $1 million into clinical studies into our 3 brands, and we're really proud of the results that they get for people. Our business opportunity gets results for people, but you know, there's a lot of ways to make money in this planet, but when you hear a story about a mother being helped, or a grandparent being helped, or a child being helped with a health challenge, you know, you really can't put a price on that, and that's the driving force. Vemma is at its core a wellness company, and you know, if you're like most people in this industry and you're looking for, you know, a home and to build it one last time for the right reasons and not have to, you know, worry about the rug being pulled out from underneath you, you really need to look back in time to sort of identify the trends that are going to be going forward. And you know, if you look back 80 years, you find a company called Nutrilite that Amway purchased, and here today, 80 years later, Nutrilite is the #1 selling supplement on the planet. And so it tells you that, you know, supplements aren't going anywhere. They're not a fad. They're not a trend. They're here to stay, because people aren't getting healthier. They're not eating better. It's like the best health insurance policy you can take is to supplement every day. And so my big goal for Vemma is to become the Apple computers of the wellness space. And what I mean by that is, if you think about Apple, they didn't invent the cell phone. You know, the iPhone 6 just came out. They didn't invent the tablet. They didn't even invent the computer. They just brought their innovation to that space, and they build products that people fall in love with. They just do such an amazing job. And that is my goal with the wellness space, is we want to be able to build products that make getting your family's nutrition one less thing to think about. And we've got 3 brands. We got the Vemma brand, which is, you know, our flagship product, and we also have Vemma Renew, which is basically the 2 ounces of Vemma in a can, and it may be our best tasting product. We add to that 20 milligrams of plant-based silica, which is the mineral that helps collagen production, and it helps healthy hair, healthy skin, healthy nails. It's just a really, really great product. It's something that my kids, you know, all drink every day. And then we have the Body line, which is our partnership with Chris and Heidi Powell. And if you've ever watched that 2-hour show, and you see a couple who has a heart for transforming people. And the great thing about it is every contestant on that show has received a year's supply of the Vemma Body Extreme Transformation Packs every month that they've been on it. So that's been able to help accelerate their weight loss. And you know, if you've watched the show, you understand that their niche is that they move in with their clients, and for 90 days they get them all set up and get them trained and get their habits established, and obviously that can't scale. But you know, when we were just launching the Body line, you know, I was thinking, okay, I got to get on this Body, you know, Chris Powell challenge, and I hate to follow along with plans and this. I just wish that there was somebody. I'm in the shower. I wish that there was somebody that could just text me what to do and when to do it. And that idea gave way to our body app that is something that is innovation. And what we're basically doing is we're allowing Chris and Heidi Powell to move in with you for free. It's a free download. So if you go to Google Play or the App Store, just search Vemma Body, Vemma, and Body is Bode, or Chris Powell, and download the app. And what you're going to discover is you're going to get, for absolutely free, you're going to get Chris Powell's famous eating plan that has been proven to have somebody lose 400 pounds over 2 years. It's a carb cycling plan that is just, it's absolutely amazing. So you get to eat real food, which is what people love to hear. Every day you get a video message from Chris and Heidi telling you what to do, when to do it, and inspiration, motivation, education. Like, when you hit a plateau, what do you have to do to get through a plateau? What's protein good for in your body? And then this is the best part. Every 3 hours you get a push notification saying you got to do this, you got to do this, and basically it's your trainer, it's your diet coach that, and it has recipes in there if you want to cook. But here's the cool part: is if you are out and about and you need to eat something, you got 20 different fast food restaurants. You push on one of the fast food restaurants. The app knows if you're on a high carb or a low carb day, and it'll tell you what you can order off the menu. And so that is the kind of stuff that is so cool. And the Chris Powell shake, it's a whey-based shake, and I'm the kind of guy. And you mentioned the Body Pro line that we're going to have come out in November. We're doing a great pre-launch in November. Going to be shipping it in December, getting ready for that that January business. And here's this ready to drink. One thing that I learned early on is the #1 product in the world is convenience. And here I am, an owner of a company, and there's days when I will look at the blender in the sink and I will say, I do not feel like washing that blender, and I will go without a shake. But you know what? If I had a shake in a can, ready to go, 11 ounces, cracking 27 grams of protein, 8 net carbs, a quarter dose of Vemma in it, just absolutely phenomenal taste. It's like a vanilla custard. I mean, the problem I'm going to see is that you're going to want to drink more than one, but it's just got a great mouthfeel, nice consistency. It's a meal replacement, 200 calories. Chris wanted whey protein in a shake, and I asked the manufacturer. At the time, we had it manufactured by somebody else. Since then, we've added a powder line to our 250,000 square foot, $150 million manufacturing facility, canning, bottling, the premier manufacturing facility in the whole Southwest, if maybe not even the whole country. And it was a 60% increase, 60% more expensive to go with whey over soy. Then again, I said, hey, we got to create products that get results for people, because what drives me as an owner is that I lost my mom at 62 years old to cancer, and a couple years later I lost my dad at 71 to a heart attack. And so I lost my parents to America's #1 and #2 killers. And what drives me, what keeps me going, what gets me fired up is the fact that I want to help. My passion, that I've taken all this pain and I've turned it into, is to help families avoid or delay the kind of pain that I went through. And there's so much science behind supplementation, not only our clinical science, but just science in general. And so that's why I pick, the wellness space. And so, I'm looking at this, the 2 of our 3 brands are really geared to the baby boomers. The Vemma brand for the antioxidant, anti-aging, the Body for the weight loss. And those 76 million baby boomers, that every day 10,000 of them turn 50 and they are not happy about it. They want to look 40 and they want to feel 30. And so we've got great products for them. And then, Vemma's that rare company that gives an entrepreneur really 2 bites at the apple, where we're able to appeal to the baby boomers, but we're also able to appeal to the millennials, these 80 million young people that are the future of business, that they say within 2 years are going to begin outspending the baby boomers for the first time in history. And we've got this brand called Verve that, and again, I'm in the shower, and I had read an article on energy drinks. At the time it was a $5 billion industry. Now it's 12 billion, planning on going to 21 billion domestically over the next 3 years. Just huge growth potential there. The #2 question that people ask their doctors is, how do I get more energy? Because life is coming at you faster. There's more to do with less time to do it in. How do I get more energy? And if you're looking for energy, let's get healthy energy. And you know, one of the things that we did is we did 2 clinical studies on our Verve product. And you know what's funny with the Vemma formula, we did 2 clinical studies and we discovered that you drink 2 ounces of Vemma within an hour. Your antioxidant level in your blood goes up by 18%. With taking 2 ounces a day for 30 days, significant reduction in the C-reactive protein in your body, and significant boost in interleukin, which is your immune system. And you're raising the antioxidant level in your blood. And then we did the same studies on Verve. And we found that it didn't raise it up by 18% after 1 can of Verve, it raised it up by 60%. And the theory is because of the metabolism enhancing the energy producing ingredients in there, it helps the uptake of the nutrition. After 6 hours, it went back down to the 18%. But it's just an amazing, with 1 can of Verve a day for 30 days, 24%, almost a quarter of your inflammation getting knocked off your C-reactive protein, and then a huge boost in your immune system again. And so just these great products that allow young people here, you know, young people don't really care about that clinical stuff. They care about, does it taste good? Hey, I like the idea, but can I make money at it? And you know, the way that social media has connected this planet is unlike anything we've ever seen in the history of time. And all of a sudden, you know, here we come onto the scene with this seamless global marketplace. We're in 50 countries, soon to be opening up a few more countries, and just able to help people connect and connect with a purpose and be able to talk about health. And you know, every time I look at a person, you know, the average person, experts say, has 15 conversations a day. That's over 5,000 conversations a year. And you got to stop and ask yourself, how many of those conversations are about health? How many of those health challenges? How many of those conversations are about weight challenges? How many of those conversations are about energy? How many of those conversations are about money issues? And to be able to weave this Vemma opportunity and products in through those conversations is what we're in the business of having conversations and conversations with a purpose. And so, you know, those are our three brands. We got the Vemma brand, we got the Body brand, and we've got the Verve brand. And one of the things for Verve and Body that we have is this: we have the exclusive arrangement with a company called Ditto Talk, and where, you know, every networker wants instant duplication, exact presentation. You know, the close ratio is like 75% on these presentations, like 10 minutes, 12 minutes in front of a computer. And the big aha with the Body is, hey, you're able to save money, save calories, and get healthier and get skinnier by just, you know, purchasing a transformation pack or extreme transformation pack. And it's absolutely incredible how the duplication works. But you guys can, you know, learn more about that later. But you know, we've won 137 branding awards in just the last 3 years for how we present these products. You know, because the one thing that I understand as a networker, because when I was 7 years old, my parents got involved in Amway. I'm the owner that was raised as a distributor. I mean, that's the way I think. That's the way I operate. That's how I make my decisions, is as you guys would. And I had great parents that used to pay me to, you know, read motivational books and give them a book report, and I'd get $10, and I thought this was easy money. And so, you know, when you're looking at Vemma as a company, we're first and foremost a wellness company. That's the core mission that we have. And you know, if you're looking for long-term residual income, which I think is the dream of every networker, is you take a look at our product mix, and this is what we've learned by being in, you know, having one of our brands be focused around weight loss. Is 2 things happen when a person goes on a weight loss program: is they lose the weight and they get off the program, or they don't lose the weight and they get off the program. And so we've got this great mix of products that sort of fills in and captures volume. Instead of it becoming zero, it becomes a different, you know, product that they're purchasing. And you know, we're excited about this Body Pro line, because, you know, once we get people transformed with the Body line, we get them into the Body Pro line, and all of a sudden they take these products because it's part of their supplementation. They understand the effects that they have in it, and we're able to do some really, really great things. And you know, we've done some things, but we're just getting started. I mean, we grew by $103 million last year. We finished up at $221 million. And here we are entering our 10th year of business. And you know, I love what Dale says. He goes, this is when you're at that $200 million mark, that's the time to get in, because as you make that move up to $1 billion. That's where the real money is made. Here's something that may be a shock to you guys, is I don't have a goal to be $1 billion company. I don't have an exit strategy. You know, I've got kids that hopefully one day will not want to just drive forklifts when they come and visit me here at home office. They'll want to actually run this company. That is my exit strategy, is I want to build this legacy company with these brands that one day become household brands. And people think of Vemma, they think of Verve, they think of body, and they think of wellness first and foremost. And you know, it's one of those opportunities that, you know, can help bring families together. And you know, there's so many things that take families in different directions. But you know, it's just like I'm a parent and I have a dream that my kids, you know, would one day be in business with me. I'm sure there's a lot of parents out there that have young people that they'd love to have in business with them, and you know, that's the great thing about Verve, is it just resonates with these young people. They drink these energy drinks, and you know, they really have little to no nutritional value whatsoever, and all of a sudden, you know, they say, hey, I can drink a healthy energy drink and I can make money by being able to promote it and sell it to my friends. And it's that simple little light bulb moment that they have that introduces them to this movement we have called YPR, Young Professional Revolution, where these young people, you know, they're not only getting the opportunity to earn a nice part-time income, but they get the opportunity to build a skill set, to increase their confidence level, to be the leaders of the future, the entrepreneurs. You know, the backbone of this country's economy is all about small business. And that's essentially what we're teaching these young people to do, and it's just great when families are you know, going to events together, they're setting goals together, they're having meetings together, they're working together. It's just a really great thing, and that's happening for so many of our leaders. And you know, like I started this thing off, is you know, our big discussion, or our big announcement that's going to be coming out in January, is that we're going to be, you know, we're looking at a couple international markets to be able to move into, but the big market that we're excited about is the market of China, and to be able to open that up for our affiliates all over the world. And you know, it's like a $13 million investment for us to be able to make that opportunity available to our affiliates. But that's the kind of commitment. You know, why do I have this 250,000 square foot manufacturing facility? Why do I have a chief science officer that got his MD in cardiology in China and his PhD in genetic obesity and from LSU, and you know, controls every aspect of the quality of this product, from when the raw materials come in and they're tested to when it arrives on your doorstep? And it's because I play the long game. I'm a long-term thinker. You know, typical owners will take the money and they'll buy stuff, and what I do is I just continue to reinvest it into the future, because that is when you're building a legacy, you gotta keep investing into the future, and that's what we're all about. And I just got back about an hour ago from touring our new powder line, where we'll actually be making our own shakes at our manufacturing plant in Tempe, Arizona, and our home office is in Tempe, Arizona. They're about 5 minutes from the airport. So, you know, if any of you folks want to come and do your due diligence, and, you know, Dale, I'd like you to be able to share a little bit about what you experienced when you walked through this home office. You know, we invested over $3 million just on the interior of this building, because we know that wow effect. We want a person to understand when they walk in here that, hey, we are a company that is built to last. We are a company that is serious about what we do. We like to enjoy ourselves. Yes, we have a great fun culture, but man, when it gets down to it, we are serious about success. We're serious about what we do. And you know, if you see what I see in this business, if you make a decision to partner up with us, this is the commitment I made to Dale. It's the same commitment I'll make to you folks, is I will work hard every day to make this the best financial decision of your life. And you can build an opportunity where you don't have to go and build it again, you know, because I'm a lifer. This is what I do. I'm excited. I don't want to go public. I don't want to sell out. I don't want to do any of that kind of stuff. I want to build something that I can leave to my kids. And hopefully you're that same kind of mentality, where you want to build something that you can leave to your kids, and this is if that's you, this is the opportunity for you. So with that, Dale, I'll turn it back over to you, man. I appreciate you. Looking forward to seeing you this weekend, and have a great rest of the call.